Waka. Welcome back to another Premier League Roundup. Week 34. Even though one of the games still has to be played on Thursday, being Nottingham Forest against Brentford, I just want to give you guys the Week 34 Roundup so far. Brentford and Nottingham Forest game on Thursday will be added to the Week 35 Roundup. So let's get into this week's games. On Tuesday, April 22, we had Man City playing Aston Villa. Man City are really on a roll, beating Aston Villa 2-1, making sure that they are very good in that Champions League race. Beating Villa, one of their rivals for those Champions League places. 2-1 win, great by Man City. A late goal by Nunes, which sees them win this game. They were ecstatic, and for them it was on to the FA Cup semi-final. Then we have on Wednesday Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Arsenal focusing on their Champions League match against Paris Saint-Germain, with Crystal Palace focusing on their semi-final FA Cup appearance. Both teams weren't in full strength. Arsenal did take the lead, a great uh, 1 lead, great header by Kivior. Unfortunately, SA with an amazing goal for the 1-1. And then again, Trossard made it a 2-1 right before halftime. Great goal, but unfortunately, just like Arsenal does this season, they like their draws. So Mateta made it 2-2 in the 83rd minute. After that, it was still sticky for Arsenal. Thus, Crystal Palace could have scored two or three more. Luckily for Arsenal, it stayed 2-2, but not a great result for them because now Liverpool only needed 1 point to be crowned champions. Next up, it's Chelsea against Everton. Another spectacular game. Jackson makes it 1-0, and that's really it. 1-0 victory for Chelsea. Great for their top four, top five race. They are now fifth, but Nottingham Forest can still go above them if they beat Brentford on Thursday. Brighton against West Ham, really a nothing game. Brighton beating West Ham 3-2. It was an interesting game with Brighton taking the lead, West Ham coming back and taking the lead, and then Brighton coming back once more with a 92nd minute winner from Baleba. Both teams aren't really fighting for anything, but a great result for Brighton, anyways. You have Newcastle against Ipswich. Ipswich practically relegated. Newcastle still fighting for the top five spots, beating Ipswich 3-0. Obviously, you expect Newcastle to win. They're in great form. Easy 3-0 victory. Southampton playing Fulham. Southampton also one of the relegated teams. Fulham, they are hit and miss this season. They had some great games. This time they beat Southampton 2-1. Also, not really a game that has anything riding on it. But nevertheless, 3 points for Fulham. They will be happy. We have Wolves against Leicester. 3-0 victory for Wolves. Leicester, the third relegated team. Wolverhampton just in form right now, beating some of the teams higher up, and Leicester was an easy one for them again. On Sunday, Bournemouth against Man United, with Bournemouth taking the lead in the 23rd minute. And after a red card in the 70th minute, yeah, Man U did believe in the chances to get something out of this game. And in the 96th minute, it's Hoyland who makes it 1-1 for Man United, giving them at least 1 point. Not that it really matters for them, they aren't in for Europe. The only thing they're focusing on right now is the Europa League, but at least they didn't lose against Bournemouth. We have Liverpool against Tottenham. Liverpool only needed one more point to become champions. Tottenham take an early lead in the 12th minute. Dom Solanke scoring, but 4 minutes later it's already 1-1. Luis Diaz, and after that it was all Liverpool with goals by McAllister, Gakpo, Salah, and an own goal from Udogi. Liverpool beat Tottenham 5-1 at Anfield, and they are crowned Premier League champions. Arne Slot does it in his first season. As an Arsenal fan, I already knew November the title race was gone. January just confirmed it for me after we didn't sign anything. So yeah, this whole second half of the season was just me waiting for the inevitable of Liverpool becoming champions. They do now. Great job by them. They've been the best team in this season so far, or by far. So yeah, congratulations to Liverpool. 20th Premier League title or 20th First Division title. Now level when it comes to First Division titles with Man United, their fiercest rivals. We will see if next season they can retain their title or if Arsenal or Man City maybe are coming back into that fold. So yeah, that was the Premier League roundup. We do have the FA Cup semi-finals with Crystal Palace beating Aston Villa 3-0. Crazy. I did not expect Crystal Palace to just beat Aston Villa like that. Great game by Crystal Palace. They were by far the better team and they deserve to go through to the next round. And then yesterday we had Man City versus Nottingham Forest with City beating Forest 2-0. City are really in form, beating their opponents. And yeah, great for them. They didn't have the best season, but they can still leave it with a prize if they win the FA Cup. But Crystal Palace will be there and they aren't easy, especially not in this FA Cup. Well, guys, thank you for watching the Premier League Roundup. See you guys on the next one. Peace.